Hi there and welcome to our video on coronavirus. In this video, we will be looking at how does coronavirus affect the body, what does our body do to defend ourselves from coronavirus, and how we can protect ourselves from it. So first of all, we need to know the basics. The symptoms of coronavirus are a fever, a cough, and a sore throat, mostly related to cold-like symptoms and flu to do with the flu as well. So coronavirus in the body, the main reason coronavirus is spread can be by direct contact. Over here you can see the two hands meeting, and the virus particles can be left on one person's hand, and when they shake hands with another person, this can pass the virus. Other ways that coronavirus can be spread include touching contaminated surfaces and from the air. So touching contaminated surfaces, well, so someone who has coronavirus might have spread the particles onto a surface, and if another person touches that surface, then they'll have the virus particles as well, and they will test positive for coronavirus. And from the air, study has shown that coronavirus can, if someone coughs, the virus particles can develop in the air for a minimum of 2 minutes, and these particles can be taken by the wind as well. So the main aim of this video is how coronavirus affects the body, what happens inside the body after we get coronavirus. So let's imagine someone has coronavirus and we shake hands with them. Now the virus particles are on our hands. These virus particles eventually absorb into the skin, and as an example, if we have water in our hands, the water eventually goes away because the water has been absorbed into the skin. The same happens with this virus. Another way, if you have virus particles on your hand, you can touch your face, you can touch anywhere, and those virus particles will absorb into that place. So for example, if you touch your face, your virus particles are on your face, and eventually they can absorb in, or they can be taken by the holes. So by holes means they can be taken by the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears. And once coronavirus is in the body, the most common symptom is cold-like symptoms. Why is this? Because the virus, straight attacks the ciliated epithelial cells in your lungs, which cause you to have the cold-like symptoms, and which people with weak immune systems can have breathing problems as well. So once coronavirus is in your body, there are many cells which it can attack. It has a wide variety of cells which it can attack. So, and if different cells are attacked, they can cause different types of symptoms. That's why there's only one actually confirmed symptom of coronavirus, which is the cold-like symptoms, a cough, a temperature. So if it attacks the red blood cells, the oxygen levels can decrease. This is because the red blood cells carry oxygen to other parts of the body, and if red blood cells get attacked, then the oxygen cannot be carried from one place from the body to another. Nerve cells can cause back spine problems, and it can also cause signaling problems between your body, as nerve cells signal things from your brain to other parts of your body. And muscle cells, and this can cause muscle weakness. Some people feel weak after they've got coronavirus, and because the virus has attacked the muscle cells. But there are some cells that defend our cells from this virus, and there are white blood cells. White blood cells are part of the immune system. So these blood cells are not affected by the virus. In a way, they eat the virus, they go for it and eat it, they digest the virus, and this gets rid of the virus particles. So, but they can't get everywhere in time, and this means the body will have to do a lot to get rid of this virus, because the body should allow this virus not to spread that much, so the white blood cells can go for it and digest them. This is why there are certain types of medicine used for coronavirus. So why do we need to stay in isolation for 2 weeks? Why not 1 month? Why not 1 year? It's for 2 weeks because that is the time it takes for coronavirus to end. That is the time it takes for the white blood cells to go and eat all the virus particles. The white blood cells have to understand the pattern the virus is flowing in, as the virus is a foreigner. It's something that doesn't belong in the body, so the white blood cells have to see what it is doing, and finally it should attack it, eat it, digest it, and get rid of the virus from your body. And people who have weak immune systems tend to have less white blood cells or weaker white blood cells, and these people are vulnerable, in the vulnerable category, and these people are more prone to getting serious coronavirus if they get the virus. That's why they need to shield when the government asks them to. So let's say we've passed the coronavirus, we've battled through coronavirus, our body has been working day and night to save us, to battle us, to take us through coronavirus. But there is a but. Once we have passed coronavirus, there is a chance that you can get it again. There is no guarantee that you won't get it again. The study has shown that the white blood cells aren't getting immune to the virus for a maximum of 1 month. So that means that if you get the virus again, you'll have to go through the same difficulty again. So it's better to be careful than take a risk. And to end this for complete, we have vaccines. And vaccines are our only hope in these situations of coronavirus. So what vaccines do, they end the virus without you showing the symptoms. They put a lifetime end to the virus, and they are very helpful. And I'm going to tell you something that you're not going to believe now. Along with acids and chemicals, a vaccine contains something else. A vaccine contains the virus itself. So for example, over here we have the influenza vaccine, and this vaccine actually contains the influenza disease itself in it, and the coronavirus vaccine is going to contain the coronavirus particles in it as well. However, I'm going to disappoint you now. The virus particles are actually weak particles, or actually dead particles, so they cannot cause the impact they do on the body. So once this vaccine has been injected into your body, you can feel a weak arm. Why is this? Because because the white blood cells treat this as a foreigner. The weak virus cells which have entered the body, they don't do anything, but the white blood cells straight away come to attack it and eat it, digest it, because they think it's a foreigner, so they have to get rid of it. So they get rid of the virus, and the chemicals and acids are there to make sure you don't get the virus again in your lifetime. and this is why vaccines is our only hope at this time of coronavirus. So that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. Hit the like button and subscribe.